So basically, I have the pleasure of speaking with Ken. Is it Ken or Kenny?
Either or.
Either or. Mike, Mikey, or Michael?
Either or. Mikey,
Okay.
Mike Mondo. Yep.
Flexible guys here. So I'm here with you in New York. When's the last time that you were in New York?
I think we were here the last MLW show, which may have been during the summer. July? August, maybe?
In July, you guys had the Von Erichs, I think.
July, we had the Von Erichs.
Oh, it picks up pretty good. This is the
Yeah.
same microphone that the Beach Boys used on Pet Sounds and all that.
You had the Beach Boys on your podcast.
Actually, I
This-
did. I had Mike
Good
Love from the
stuff.
Beach Boys.
This is actually the third time we are in New York. The
Third
first time we had Battle. What was it? The Battle
Riot?
Battle Riot. Yep. We made an appearance in the Battle Royal there.
But our very first New York City was Madison Square Garden, where we worked Roddy Piper and the Highlanders.
That's right. Yeah. 9/11. I remember that.
That kind of sets the bar high in terms of New York venues and New York people to work, right?
Yeah, because now we're at Melrose.
Right. You're at the Melrose Ballroom. I think my senior prom was actually on this block. That's what
Really?
they did on
Oh,
Long
nice,
Island.
nice. Yeah.
Full circle for you.
Full circle.
Circle, yeah.
Still with her?
No, but better than ever, you know?
Even better. You moved on to better things.
Exactly. So at this point in your career, you both were on TV and have been on TV
Good to see you. How you doing?
for a long, long time. We've seen you in a bunch of different companies, but now you're kind of free agents. Am I right about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
We are, as of January 2020, we are free agents, and
You never know where we're going to be.
never know. You know,
We might
so-
be the squad, we might be Doane and Mondo, but you just don't know.
Well, so that brings up an interesting thing because most people kind of start off going, I want to get signed to a big company, be exclusive. Now people kind of see that you can have a career as a freelancer. When was it that you realized that you were going to be okay as freelancers?
As soon as you read the contracts from some of the companies,
Absolutely, yeah.
that's when we realized maybe freelancing could be better.
Yeah. Sometimes keeping an open book's a good thing.
Yes.
Kind of go with the flow,
Yeah.
make your own schedule, you know, and just kind of roll with the punches. And go. We've actually went a lot around the world, not just the United States, but we went to England, we went to Germany, WXW, the tag tournament there,
Australia
Australia a
past
couple
2
times. Yep. So freelancing sometimes not so much a bad thing.
And do you freelance in other aspects of your life besides wrestling, or is really wrestling everything?
No, I mean, I think we all have our healthy balance. I mean, outside of wrestling, I do other things, whether it be teaching or whatnot, but even that's still a freelance kind of a base.
Yeah, outside wrestling, I also do a lot of personal training there in Tampa, Florida. That's where I'm currently living at right now, and also working security at concert halls and stuff. So get to see a lot of free concerts, which is kind of cool. A lot of bands that I grew up watching, kind of making their whereabouts again, and it's actually not a bad gig.
What's the last great concert that you worked or attended as a fan?
Actually, the Killers. They were at the Orpheum down in Ybor City, and I obviously heard them on the radio a lot, and I know my sister's a big fan of them, so I hear about them a lot. It was actually kind of cool to see them live. They kicked ass. They had a good show.
Yeah, they weirdly have more backup musicians than people in the band. They're in that weird distinction.
Actually, I was very surprised about that. I was like, I remember there was like 9 people on, and I was just like, wait a minute, okay, I didn't know there was so many people in this group.
NWO.
NWO.
NWO Killers.
Oh, I get the reference there. Well, when you say NWO and you're talking about music, you'd be talking about a Ministry album. There was a Todd Rundgren
yeah.
album now named NWO. Are you a big music guy, Ken?
Yeah, I like music. I like all different stuff. Pop, rock, country, OAR, Dave Matthews style. Really depends on the season.
And was music ever in your dreams of performing on that end? And I ask that because a lot of people in wrestling actually see, no, I'm an actor, or no, I'm a musician. That's what I want to do instead.
Yeah, if I could have made a living at being a musician, I probably would have done that instead. But I have no musical talents, so I kind of do wrestling.
There's a lot of people that didn't stop, though, with auto-tune, so you never know.
Right?
So
I was just too early.
you were just too early. So ultimately, looking ahead, what's 2020 looking like besides being free agents, or is that really the gist of it and we have to wait to see?
You'll have to wait and see, because you never know. I mean, we've been doing coaching at WWE Performance Center, so we've had that experience as well. So, you know, we could take a role, whether as a producer, an agent, a talent, a coach, whatever the case might be. That's what makes us very valuable. And the fact that we're young. You know, I'm 33, Mike's 35. You know, I'm going on over 20 years, Mike's going on over 20 years, so it's a lot of experience. And the people that we got to work with, you know, not just the people that we're trained by, the people that we got to work with, you know, working main event programs with guys like HBK, Triple H, Flair, the McMahons, just being associated with that. You don't do that and not learn. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The fact that we're so young and we can still go, I think that makes us an asset to any company that's willing to, really invest in their company.
Absolutely. So, any last words for the kids?
Just follow your dreams. If you got a dream in life, go for it. Don't ever say no, and just hang in there and be patient. And most importantly, just keep working hard.
Absolutely, yeah. You can find us online, social media. I'm at Kenn Doane, KENNDOANE, and he's at Mikey Mondo 83. So you can find us all over the place. You never know where we'll be next time.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we're on there.